How's it going, inhabitants of the internet? My name is Eldravy and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to give you some tips on starting a gaming channel here on YouTube or improving your channel if you already have one. I'm also going to talk about some of the things that you will physically need to start a gaming channel. These tips are meant for gaming channels, but they can apply to any types of channels. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So to start off, let's talk about some of the things that you'll physically need to start a gaming channel. What I mean by this is the gear and the software needed. Number one, of course, is obviously a game to play. If you don't have any games to play, you won't really get very far as a gaming channel or a gamer in general. But you wouldn't really be here on this video if you didn't. So on to the next thing. You'll obviously need some way of recording, and regardless of whether you are gaming on your PC or a console, you'll need a decent computer. You could use the built-in capture that the PS4 or the Xbox One has, but it's probably not going to be as good as a capture card. If you're using a console, I recommend the Elgato HD60. It's what I use and I've rarely had a problem with it. The next thing you'll need is software to record. I swear on OBS, and I'll probably use it until the day I decide to stop making YouTube videos. But that won't happen for a long time, guys, so don't worry. OBS is free and I'll link it in the description below so you can download it. I'll make a tutorial sometime in the future on how to use it and how to optimize it to record in the best quality possible. Having a face cam on your videos is completely optional, but they can really help you be personal with your viewers. But if you just want to record gameplay and have commentary on it, that's fine too. Any webcam can be acceptable if you are just starting out, to be honest. But I would strive for something that you could record in at least 720p, because the better quality your videos are, the higher chance someone is going to like your video and possibly subscribe. As a plus, OBS features the ability to add your face cam along with your gameplay, so little editing would need to be done in this area. The camera that I use is a Logitech 615 HD webcam, and I love it. Speaking of editing, a good editing software will be needed for both audio and video. I use Sony Vegas Pro 13 for video and Audacity for audio. Audacity is free, however Sony Vegas is not. Now, there are ways of getting Sony Vegas for free, but I won't condone it and I won't be showing you how to do so. You can look all that up on your own time. I'm not going to be getting into it. Other alternatives could be Adobe Premiere, which is also not free, but I'm not too sure on the price differences, but it's something to consider when looking at your options. There are plenty of other editing software out there, and when I first started making videos, and this wasn't even for YouTube, it was just something I did for fun back in the day, I used Windows Movie Maker, and even though it was limited, its options could be a decent start until you can get something better. As for audio, if you're making a gaming channel, it is optional to have a face cam, but to succeed, you will need some kind of commentary. Otherwise, you're just making another video showing gameplay of a video game that everyone has seen. Unless you were like some uber pro and have amazing skill at said game, your videos are probably not going to go very far without commentary. The audio quality is probably the most important part of your video. If you're too quiet, or the quality is so bad that what you're saying is unclear, people are just going to click away and probably dislike your video, and you don't want that, and I don't want that. So you're probably gonna want to find a way to fix that. And you could probably get by with a cheap Walmart microphone to start off with, as Audacity actually has a lot of features to improve your audio quality, but I would honestly suggest investing in the Blue Snowball or Blue Yeti, as they are very good for starting YouTubers. I personally use the Blue Snowball and I absolutely love it. I want to eventually get the Blue Yeti, but it can wait until I can afford it, as the Blue Snowball works perfect for now. The Blue Snowball costs around $50 US, but it could be different depending on where you're from. The Blue Yeti, being more expensive, running at around $90 to $100, could be something to strive for and motivate you to keep going. So with all that being said, that is the basics for what you physically need to start a gaming channel. And I'll link all of these things in the description below so you can check them out and see for yourself if you want to invest your money into this. So now that we've covered the things that you physically need to start your gaming channel, I want to go over some personal tips to help you grow and stay motivated. I know this is a small channel, so my word could mean nothing to you, but I've been at this for a year, and I've made mistakes, and I've learned from my mistakes, and I've done my research, and you know, a lot of my journey has been trial and error. So with that being said, my first tip is to be original. Again, coming from me, if you've been around here before, you'll probably notice I do a lot of Let's Plays. Literally almost every YouTuber is doing these, so I'm actually trying to stray away from these a little bit. Of course, I'm going to continue doing them, but they won't be the main focus of my channel from here on out. But we aren't talking about me, we're talking about you guys. And I know it can be hard, but it isn't impossible. There are a lot of things that people haven't done yet, and you just need to find your niche, or should I say your sub-niche, because if you're watching this video, then gaming probably is your niche. What I mean is, you want to try to find a way to make your videos unique. Maybe if it is a particular game that you know the ins and outs for, you can make a video showing how to do something that no one else knows about. Or, you know, if you know how to code, maybe make mods and showcase them. That could be interesting. I've seen channels explode nearly overnight by just showcasing mods that they've made. I have a notebook that whenever I have an idea, I jot it down. Or if there's a specific game that I want to play on my channel, I simply write it down and cross it off once I do play it. My next tip is to plan your video out. If you're using a facecam, I wouldn't recommend reading from a script, as the viewers will notice it and it will just seem lazy and unprofessional. Trust me, I know. Just take a look at some of my older videos. However, if you are just doing a voiceover like this video, feel free to write a script. No one's going to see you reading it out. Just try to make it sound real and genuine. And practice it. Practice, practice, practice. This goes for everything, not just gaming. Practice makes perfect. Read through your script a few times until you're comfortable. Make edits as you read it. And make it sound as good as possible. People will appreciate that effort. Have a good name, logo, and channel art. Make it look professional. If you don't know much about graphic design, you can find lots of tutorials here on YouTube to help you out with that. There are also services that do this for you, which don't really cost much. Personally, I'm the kind of person who likes to do all this stuff on his own, so I made my logo and channel art. It should resemble your channel, or at least you, in some way. My name, Eldravy, is actually a tribute to my parents, but I'm not going to get into how I came up with my name in this video, but if you guys would like to know, I'll make a video about it sometime in the future. Just let me know in the comments. My last tip is to simply don't get discouraged. I see a lot of people giving up after a few months of doing this, and even I've fallen into this trap that, oh, I'm not getting the subs, I'm not getting the views, I'm not growing, I'm doing everything I can, but it's just not growing. Don't worry, just keep motivated. If you feel eventually that this just isn't for you, that's fine, at least you know. But until then, don't get discouraged, because hard work does pay off. I believe in you guys, so make something happen. Don't let people tell you that, oh, gaming is oversaturated. Gaming on YouTube is impossible nowadays because everything has been done. No, not everything has been done. There is always room for originality, and new games are also being made every year, so there's always materials to work with. I hope to help you in some way, even if you aren't a gaming YouTuber. Like I said, I know I'm not a big channel or anything, but I still have confidence that I'm going to make it here on YouTube, and I also have confidence that you will too, if you put your mind to it. So guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smack that like button on the butt, and also if you are new here, consider subscribing and feel free to hit that bell icon to get a notification when I upload so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.